mynews.studio.
The world's largest AI model has just passed the Turing test. But what does that actually mean for your daily life?
Today is December 5th, 2025. Let's dive right in. Earlier this year, GPT-4o made headlines as the first AI model to consistently pass the Turing test in controlled experiments. But when we say passing the Turing test, what should people really take away from that? Is it something substantial or just media buzz?
The Turing test goes back to Alan Turing's idea from 1950. It's actually pretty straightforward. Can a machine have a conversation that's so natural a person can't reliably tell it's not another human? GPT-4o was put to the test. Multiple languages, different topics, and in more than 60% of blind trials, people couldn't spot the AI. That's a significant moment.
But why should we care in the long run? Passing the Turing test isn't just a technical achievement. It means AI can now handle things like customer support, tutoring, even counseling, with a level of subtlety that wasn't possible before. How does that change jobs or our everyday interactions? Are we prepared for that shift?
The changes are already showing up. For example, some major banks have swapped out basic customer service roles for chatbots powered by GPT-4o. Call centers in India and the Philippines say they've seen a 15% drop in hiring for entry-level jobs. So for a lot of people, this isn't a distant issue. It's affecting where and how they work.
And it's not just about employment. In schools, especially in Japan and Germany, they're piloting AI tutors that are available around the clock. Early studies showed a 10% jump in student test results when AI tutors were added to classrooms. Do you think this could be the start of truly individualized learning, finally at scale?
There's a bigger issue too, trust. If you can't tell if you're talking to a human or a bot, how do you know who you're really interacting with? That's why the EU passed the AI Disclosure Act. Now, companies have to make it clear when someone's chatting with AI. But is that enough to keep things transparent?
That's an important move, but actually rolling it out is complicated. Some startups find ways around the rules, and enforcement isn't always consistent. Meanwhile, in the US, there's still no federal law requiring companies to tell people they're talking to AI. So, millions have these interactions every day and may not even realize it. Is that a risk to public trust, or do people just adjust over time?
For many, the benefits are enough to outweigh the unease. A Pew survey from late 2024 found that 48% of Americans preferred using AI for tasks like booking appointments or answering common questions, mostly because it's fast and always available. But 39% still felt uneasy about AI making decisions in areas like healthcare or law. Where do we draw the line?
Maybe the solution is to set clear limits. Let AI handle routine tasks, but keep people involved for complicated or ethical issues. But how do you even set those boundaries? And who gets to make the call?
That's exactly what's up for debate now. Tech companies, lawmakers, and advocacy groups are all adding their perspectives. The EU law is a first step, but an international standard is still a long way off. And all the while, the technology keeps moving forward. What happens when GPT-5 comes out with even more advanced abilities?
To wrap up, the story of AI passing the Turing test isn't just about the tech. It touches on work, education, trust, even policy. It's about how quickly we adapt and what that means for everyday life.
And that adaptation isn't some future event. It's happening right now, in schools, at work, in every inbox. The line dividing people and machines is starting to fade. Are we ready for AI to be more of a companion in daily life instead of just a tool?
That's really the question at the heart of it all. Thanks for being here as we unpack the facts beyond the headlines and try to figure out what it all means for you.
If you want to stay informed, keep following us for more discussions like this.
Thanks for tuning in. This episode was brought to you by mynews.studio. You can try it now for free.